Howdy gang. So I recently made a couple of videos where I pointed out my big concern isn't the inflation, the recession, even the supply chain issues, all of which are very important, but it's things completely spiraling out of control because of stuff like this, right? So as we all know by now, North Korea fired a rocket test over Japan, not into the ocean, not around Japan, over Japan to land in the Pacific. Scared the crap out of the Japanese because no announcement was made, trains were shut down, people went into bomb shelters, etc. In response, the US and South Korea said, oh, we have missiles too, so they started shooting missiles, and one of them malfunctions, and the damn thing comes tumbling down into South Korean territory. That's what I'm pointing out. Now, imagine if this had ended differently. Imagine if the North Korean rocket had a failure and landed in Kyoto, Japan. Or if the South Korean rocket didn't land in South Korea, it went errant and went and landed in North Korea. How quickly would that escalate? So if this rocket had landed on the other side of the DMZ, North Korea would have said, oh shit, we're under attack. The first thing they'd have done is take their, 10,000 artillery pieces and start shelling the shit out of the bases on the border, which are staffed by Koreans, Americans, and other NATO countries, including Australia and Britain, and they're going to get into it. So the Americans and the other guys are going to start shooting back, and I mean, within a matter of hours, we could go to bed one day and someone screws up, and by morning we're in a shooting war with someone. That's what worries me. Now, a few of you have reached out to me and said, hey, you're not talking about the underlying other issues. You're right. I'm not covering those specifically on this video. That would be another video. And actually, I've tried, and you guys probably haven't seen them because they come down so fast. Not by me. They get knocked down so fast for a variety of reasons and flags, and you offended the filters of the algorithm gods. But yes, you are not wrong. So I hear you, I acknowledge you, but I can talk about this because this is news. But yeah, imagine if that had landed somewhere else, how quickly that would have spun out of control. And any of you service members who've been on the DMZ, and my family have had at least 3 generations on the DMZ since the war itself in the 50s, yeah. That could go spiraling so fast it wouldn't even be funny. So folks, this is what I was trying to explain. But to those of you who reached out to me on the side and were like, hey, there's more to it, I know. I just am not bringing it up just right now. Maybe later, though. But I do hear you, and I do acknowledge you guys. Thank you for reaching out. You guys be safe out there.